Welcome to HOA Outplayed. I did not raise my voice. I raised my receipts. You are not going to outsmart the policy, Donna Pierce yelled across my driveway, jabbing her finger at the sealed box in my hands. Karen yelled that a neighbor saw me with a box and that was the whole case. I had just unloaded it from my truck 10 seconds ago, still holding my keys, and she was already blocking my path to the front door with a clipboard and a cheap plastic badge clipped to her trench coat. This is Tampa, Florida, Clearbrook Village HOA, and I am rebuilding my finances after a bad year. I cannot absorb bogus fees or access suspensions. I work as an electrician, and every dollar matters right now. Donna is the landscape committee chair, which somehow gives her authority over package deliveries in her mind. That is HOA signage, she snapped, tapping the clipboard. You took it from the storage closet. I have witnesses. I looked down at the box. It was a sealed shipment I ordered for a client job, addressed to me, delivered to my porch an hour ago. My doorbell camera recorded the whole drop. This came from my porch, I said calmly, keeping my voice flat. Check the label. Your timeline is irrelevant, Donna said, her catchphrase already locked and loaded. Someone saw you walk out of the clubhouse supply room yesterday with a box. That was theft. You owe the association replacement costs, and I am suspending your guest parking privileges effective immediately. I filed a polite dispute, and the next day Karen shows up with a portable printer. That was the trigger. I submitted a one-paragraph email to the management portal explaining the box was mine, attaching the delivery confirmation screenshot. 30 minutes later, Donna was back on my driveway with a portable thermal printer in one hand and a stack of identical letters in matching envelopes tucked under her arm. She set the printer on the hood of my truck, fed it a sheet, and printed a violation notice right there. The paper came out warm. She handed it to me without a word, then printed another one, and another one. 3 copies, all identical. I scanned the text. It claimed I violated storage access policies, threatened a $500 fine, and demanded I return the stolen items within 48 hours. The date stamp was today. The complaint reference number matched nothing in my portal. I did not take anything from the clubhouse, I said, holding up my phone. I have doorbell footage of the delivery. This box is mine. Donna pulled out a laminated policy sheet and waved it in my face. Your camera angle is illegal. It captures common area sidewalk. That footage does not count. Delete it, or I will escalate this to a safety violation. She claims my camera is illegal, so my evidence does not count. That was her lie, and she repeated it twice in the first 2 minutes. My doorbell camera was installed by the previous owner, aimed at my own porch, and compliant with Florida statutes. But Donna did not care about statutes. She cared about control. I need to see the clubhouse log, I said. If someone accused me, I want the witness name and time. Your timeline is irrelevant, Donna said again, her boomerang line slamming into me for the second time. The complaint is filed. You can appeal at the next board meeting in 6 weeks, but the fine stands until then. 6 weeks. I could not wait 6 weeks. The management office had a walk-in cutoff in 30 minutes, and if I missed it, the fine would auto-process overnight and hit my account. I grabbed my tabbed binder from the truck, the one I keep for HOA paperwork, and told Donna I was going to the office right now. She followed me. Not in her car. She walked behind me down the sidewalk, 20 feet back, talking on her phone loud enough for me to hear. She called the tow vendor while staring at me and read my plate number out loud. I kept walking, forcing myself to stay calm, knowing she wanted me to snap so she could clip it out of context. That was the side complication. She was baiting me into yelling, and I was not giving her the footage. The management office was in a small strip plaza off the main boulevard, sandwiched between a nail salon and a tax prep office. I pushed through the glass door and found the receptionist, a tired-looking woman named Angela who had seen too many HOA meltdowns to be impressed by drama. She was my ally, though I did not know it yet. I need to dispute a violation, I said, sliding the printed notice across the counter. Angela scanned it, frowned, and pulled up my account on her monitor. Before she could say anything, Donna burst through the door behind me, still on the phone, and slammed a hand on the counter. He is a thief, Donna announced to the room, loud enough that 2 other homeowners waiting in chairs looked up. He stole HOA property and he is trying to use illegal surveillance to cover it up. I need you to lock him out of the portal while we investigate. Angela looked at Donna, then at me, then back at Donna. She did not lock my portal. She asked Donna for the complaint documentation. Donna handed over a stack of identical letters in matching envelopes, the same ones she had been carrying all day. Angela opened one, then another, then a third. They were all identical. Same body text, same reference number, same date stamp. The only difference was the recipient address. Angela held them up. These are template letters, Angela said quietly. Did you generate these from the system, or did you print these yourself? I generated them, Donna said, chin up. I have authority as landscape chair. Landscape does not cover storage or access violations, Angela said. You need board approval for enforcement. Did you get board approval? Donna hesitated. I did not need it. The violation is obvious. Angela slid the letters back across the counter and turned to me. Your dispute is noted. I am putting a hold on the fine until we audit the complaint. Donna, you need to leave. This is a homeowner meeting. Donna did not leave. She escalated the rumor into a safety alert in the neighborhood chat. I found out an hour later when my phone exploded with notifications. The group chat, which had been quiet for weeks, suddenly lit up with a thread titled Security Concern, Theft at Clubhouse. Donna had posted a vague warning about missing HOA supplies and hinted that doorbell cameras in the area might have been tampered with. She did not name me directly, but 3 neighbors replied asking if it was the guy on Cypress Lane. That was me. I responded with a single sentence, I did not take anything. Check the delivery logs. No one replied to me. The thread kept growing. Donna posted again, claiming the management office was investigating and that guest parking restrictions were being enforced pending resolution. That was a threat to revoke guest parking and visitor access, exactly what she had promised. I called Angela. She picked up on the 3rd ring, sounded exhausted, and told me the portal audit was taking longer than expected. Someone had opened my original dispute email, then deleted it minutes later from an admin account. That was the twist, and it landed like a gut punch. My appeal was gone. No record. The only proof I had was the confirmation email in my sent folder. Can you prove it was deleted? I asked. Angela paused. I have a screenshot of the audit log. But I cannot give it to you directly. That is internal. Can you print it? Another pause. If you file a formal records request, I can include it in the response. But that takes 10 business days. I did not have 10 days. The neighborhood was already turning on me. I needed something now, something I could use in public to flip the script. I spent the next 2 hours digging through my own files. I pulled the doorbell footage, exported the clip with the timestamp visible in the corner, and saved it to a portable thumb drive held between 2 fingers. I pulled the delivery confirmation email with the metadata showing the package was addressed to me and shipped from an electrical supply warehouse in Orlando. I pulled the receipt showing I paid for the shipment 3 days ago. I pulled the gate fob log printout from the clubhouse visit Donna claimed I made. Angela had quietly slipped it to me when Donna was not looking. The log showed my fob was not used that day. Someone else's was. The signature detail was the stack of identical letters in matching envelopes. They were not system-generated. They were homemade templates, printed on Donna's portable printer, with no official tracking numbers. I had 3 clues now: the doorbell timestamp, the gate log mismatch, and the template letters. But I needed a 4th. I needed something public, something undeniable, something that would make Donna's lie collapse in front of witnesses. The next morning, I was loading tools into my truck when Donna pulled up in a white sedan with a tow truck behind her. The tow driver climbed out, looked at my truck, looked at Donna, and asked for the authorization paperwork. Donna handed him a printed form on a clipboard. He scanned it, frowned, and shook his head. "This is not valid," the tow driver said. "I need a signed management authorization or a police incident number. This is just a complaint form." "It is an HOA violation," Donna snapped. "I have authority to enforce it." The tow driver was a middle-aged guy with a beard and a company polo. He was the extra witness, and he was not buying it. He handed the clipboard back to Donna and told her he was leaving. He refused to move until he saw proper authorization. Donna tried to pressure him, waving her badge, pulling out her phone, threatening to call his supervisor. He ignored her, climbed back in the truck, and drove away. If you want to see more stories where entitled HOA leaders get wrecked by their own tactics, hit that like button and subscribe. Donna turned on me. "You are recording this," she said, her voice shaking. "That is harassment. I am filing a restraining order." I kept the phone steady. "I am recording a public interaction on my own property. Florida is a two-party consent state for private conversations, but this is not private. You are yelling at me in my driveway." She pulled out orange tags and acted like she could sticker anything. She walked up to my truck, peeled the backing off one of the tags, and tried to slap it on my windshield. I stepped between her and the truck. "Do not touch my vehicle," I said, still calm, still recording. Donna froze. The tag dangled from her hand. A neighbor walking a dog stopped on the sidewalk to watch. Another neighbor came out of their house, phone in hand, clearly filming. Donna was losing the room. She tried to make a tow driver announce my name and plate out loud, but he had already left. She tried to pivot, claimed the sticker was just a warning, and peeled it back off. But the damage was done. She had been caught on camera threatening my property with no legal backing. That afternoon, the showdown came at a grocery store parking lot. I was loading bags into my truck when Donna pulled up beside me, blocking my driver door. She got out, left her car running, and walked straight at me with a clipboard and a phone. "You deleted your appeal," she said. "The office has no record of it. You are stalling." "I did not delete it," I said. "Someone with admin access deleted it. I have proof." Donna laughed. "Your proof is fake. You edited the timestamp on your doorbell footage. I talked to a tech, and he said anyone can change metadata." I pulled out my phone and opened my email app. I turned the screen toward her, showing the sent confirmation from my original appeal, complete with the time and date. Then I opened the second email, the one Angela had quietly forwarded to me with the audit log screenshot showing the deletion timestamp. The deletion happened 16 minutes after I submitted the appeal. The admin account that deleted it was logged in from a device assigned to the landscape committee. Donna stepped back. "That does not prove anything." "It proves someone on your committee deleted my appeal to bury it," I said, "and I am emailing the packet while standing there, so it is time-stamped." I tapped send. The email went to Angela, the HOA manager, and the board president. Subject line: formal complaint regarding records tampering and false accusations. Donna tried to recover. She slammed a stamp on paper like a judge, a theatrical move she had pulled before with other homeowners. She pulled out a red stamp, the kind you use for overdue notices, and pressed it onto her clipboard form. "Void," the stamp read. She held it up like it meant something. "This complaint is void," she announced to no one. "The investigation is closed." But we were not alone anymore. A grocery store employee pushing carts stopped to watch. A security guard in a yellow vest walked over, asking if everything was okay. Donna ignored him. She tried one more move. She pressured management to lock me out of the portal while standing there, calling Angela on speaker and demanding immediate action. "Lock his portal access," Donna said into the phone. "He is using fake evidence and harassing committee members." Angela's voice came through the speaker, calm and tired. "Donna, I just received his email with the audit log. I am forwarding it to the board president and the association attorney. You need to stop contacting this homeowner. If you continue, I will file a formal harassment complaint on his behalf." Donna hung up. She stared at me, at the security guard, at the growing number of people watching from the store entrance. The security guard told Karen to step back in front of everyone. He did not touch her, did not raise his voice, but the command was clear. Donna backed up, got in her car, and drove away. The fallout came fast. The board president called me that evening, apologized, and confirmed the fine was reversed. The association attorney reviewed the case and found that Donna had printed 23 violation notices over the past 6 months using her personal printer, none of them approved by the board. The template letters were evidence that the outrage was manufactured. The identical formatting, the missing reference numbers, and the lack of system tracking proved Donna had been running a solo enforcement campaign with no oversight. The HOA's vendor demanded proper documentation and stopped taking Karen's calls. The tow company sent a formal letter to the board saying they would no longer respond to requests from landscape committee members without direct management authorization. A photo metadata detail that contradicts her claimed time sealed the case. I had submitted the original doorbell clip with the EXIF data showing the creation timestamp matched the delivery window. Donna had claimed the theft happened in the afternoon, but the gate log showed she was not even on property that day. She had lied about the witness, lied about the timeline, and lied about the camera legality. The board held an emergency session 2 days later. I was not required to attend, but Angela sent me the outcome summary. Donna's badge and props got confiscated by staff. She was removed from the landscape committee, barred from issuing violations, and required to submit a written apology to every homeowner who had received one of her fake notices. The board revised the enforcement policy to require dual approval for all violations and implemented an audit log review process to catch tampering. Donna tried to appeal. She claimed she was protecting the community, that I had stolen the signage and manipulated the evidence. But the funny karma beat came when she repeated a threat during her appeal hearing. She told the board president, on the record, that doorbell cameras were a safety risk and should be banned. The board attorney reminded her that Florida statute explicitly allows doorbell cameras aimed at the homeowner's own entry. Donna doubled down, claiming my camera angle was illegal. The attorney pulled up the installation permit from the previous owner, showing the camera was approved by the county and the HOA during the original install. Karen repeats a threat, and everyone hears it on the recording. Her own words became the evidence that sank her appeal. The final piece came when I requested the clubhouse storage log under Florida's HOA transparency laws. The log showed that 3 shipments of HOA signage had been delivered over the past year, but only 1 made it to the storage closet. The other 2 were signed for by Donna and never logged into inventory. The missing signage matched the description of the items she accused me of stealing. The board launched a separate investigation. They found a box of HOA signs in Donna's garage during a voluntary property walkthrough she agreed to under pressure. She claimed she was storing them for a future project. The board did not buy it. Donna moved out of Clearbrook Village 3 months later. The board did not force her out, but the social pressure was enough. Neighbors stopped talking to her. The group chat went silent whenever she posted. Angela told me later that Donna tried to run for a board seat in her new community and was rejected after the new HOA did a background check and found the Clearbrook incident in the meeting minutes. I stayed. My finances recovered. My guest parking was never restricted again. Angela became the interim landscape committee chair and implemented a transparency policy where all violations are posted in the portal with full documentation before any enforcement action. The neighborhood is quieter now. The group chat is boring again, which is exactly what it should be. I still have the doorbell footage saved on 3 drives. I still have the portable thumb drive in my desk drawer. I still have the gate fob log printout in my tabbed binder. I keep them as a reminder that the best revenge is not breaking the rules. It is forcing the people who abuse the rules to follow them. Until the next HOA story, take care, and I will see you soon.